The Montreal Canadiens just pulled off the most underrated heist of the summer, and nobody's talking about it. While every analyst obsesses over flashy forward signings and blockbuster trades, Kent Hughes quietly executed a surgical strike that could transform Montreal from playoff hopeful to legitimate Stanley Cup threat. This isn't just another depth move. This is the missing piece that separates pretenders from contenders in the unforgiving crucible of playoff hockey. The brutal reality hit Montreal like a slap shot to the face during their deep playoff run. They had the skill, the speed, the heart of champions. Nick Suzuki orchestrated the offense with surgical precision. Ivan Demidov dazzled crowds with highlight reel magic. Lane Hutson revolutionized what we thought possible from a rookie defenseman. But when the stakes reached their absolute peak, when every shift carried the weight of championship dreams, one glaring weakness emerged. The right side of their defense became a liability under pressure, not because of talent, but because of experience. Not because of effort, but because of composure when the hockey world was watching. Kent Hughes recognized this fatal flaw and acted with precision of a sniper picking off targets. The acquisition of a proven Vegas Golden Knights defenseman represents more than roster improvement. It's a declaration that Montreal's competitive window has officially opened. 3 keys to victory in Canadiens Golden Knights Round 3 Series +1. The Golden Knights didn't want to lose this player. Teams don't willingly surrender defensive anchors who've helped them reach championship heights. But salary cap mathematics are ruthless, and Vegas found themselves trapped in a financial vice of their own making. With massive contracts committed to Jack Eichel, Mark Stone, and their core veterans, something had to give. Montreal swooped in like vultures circling wounded prey, leveraging their fiscal flexibility to extract premium talent from a desperate situation. This is asset management at its most ruthless and effective. The numbers tell a story that should terrify Atlantic Division rivals. Montreal's defensive zone coverage ranked among the league's most porous units, allowing 12.4 high-danger shots per game. Their penalty kill struggled at 76.4% efficiency, bleeding crucial goals at the worst possible moments. Controlled zone exits succeeded only 44.2% of the time, forcing their forwards to constantly battle for possession instead of creating offensive opportunities. Now inject a defender trained in the Vegas system, where defensive structure isn't just encouraged but demanded. A player whose metrics show 8.9 high-danger shots allowed per game, 84.1% penalty kill efficiency, and 58.7% controlled zone exit success rate. The mathematical impact isn't just improvement, it's transformation. 3 keys to victory in Canadiens Golden Knights Round 3 Series. But statistics only tell part of the story. The real value lies in what this signing does to Montreal's entire defensive architecture. Mike Matheson no longer carries the impossible burden of being both offensive catalyst and defensive anchor. Lane Hutson can focus on his extraordinary offensive creativity without constantly looking over his shoulder for defensive coverage. David Reinbacher and Logan Mailloux can develop at their natural pace instead of being rushed into roles they're not ready for. This creates a ripple effect that touches every aspect of Montreal's game. Samuel Montembeault and Jakub Dobes will face fewer high-danger opportunities, allowing their natural talent to shine. The penalty kill transforms from liability to weapon. Transition hockey becomes smoother, faster, more dangerous. Martin St. Louis now possesses a tactical flexibility that championship coaches demand. He can deploy specialized pairings for specific situations. He can roll 4 defensive units without compromising quality. He can make in-game adjustments without sacrificing structural integrity. The timing couldn't be more perfect. Ivan Demidov just completed a Calder Trophy caliber rookie season, proving he's ready for superstar responsibilities. Nick Suzuki continues evolving into one of the league's premier two-way centers. Cole Caulfield's goal-scoring ability has reached elite levels. Uri Slavkovsky's power forward development is ahead of schedule. This core needed one thing to reach championship level: defensive stability that allows their offensive talents to flourish without constantly worrying about defensive coverage. They just got it. Canadians say the pressure is on Vegas. The psychological impact extends beyond X's and O's. Young players perform differently when they know veteran leadership has their back. Confidence grows when mistakes don't automatically become catastrophic breakdowns. Championship mentality develops when players see the organization making win-now moves instead of talking about future potential. This signing sends a clear message to the locker room. Management believes this group can win now, not in 2 years, not when prospects develop, but right now with the current core. The financial engineering behind this move showcases Hughes' sophisticated understanding of salary cap management. By targeting a player from a cap-strapped team, Montreal maximized value while minimizing cost. They absorb premium talent without compromising their ability to extend Ivan Demidov or address future needs at the trade deadline. This is how championship teams are built in the modern NHL, not through desperate overpays or panic moves, but through calculated strikes that exploit market inefficiencies and organizational needs. The rest of the Atlantic Division should be terrified. Toronto still struggles with defensive depth and goaltending consistency. Boston faces an aging core and salary cap constraints. Tampa Bay continues dealing with their championship window closing. Florida remains competitive but lacks the young talent pipeline Montreal possesses. Montreal just leapfrogged multiple competitors with one strategic acquisition. They've transformed from promising young team to legitimate threat in the span of a single signing. The Vegas connection adds another layer of intrigue. This player has experienced championship pressure, knows what it takes to perform when everything is on the line, understands the sacrifice required for playoff success. That experience becomes invaluable when Montreal faces their own championship moments. Picture this scenario. Game 7, Eastern Conference Final. Bell Center erupting with 30 years of pent-up championship hunger. The opposition throws everything at Montreal's defense, trying to break their structure and create chaos, instead of cracking under pressure. The blue line holds firm, anchored by a defender who's been there before, who knows how to handle the moment. That's the difference between good teams and great teams. That's what Montreal just acquired. Kent Hughes didn't just improve his roster. He accelerated his franchise's championship timeline. He transformed potential into probability. He gave Montreal fans legitimate reason to believe this could be the year everything changes. The question isn't whether this signing improves Montreal's playoff chances. The question is whether the rest of the NHL is prepared for what the Canadiens are about to become. Hit that like button if you believe this move makes Montreal a legitimate Stanley Cup contender. And subscribe because this is just the beginning of what promises to be the most exciting season in Canadiens history.